Yeah, hello, hello. Good evening, good Sunday to you, good folks. Or folk, one person watching. Hi, wherever you may be. Tulkas is not here today, no one to rejoice, but that's fine. Basically, I got some upgrades in tinkering to do with the ship that I wanted to do, so gonna spend a little while tinkering with that, and then I don't know what else needs doing in this game. On my own, at any rate. Could have a go to Sandwall. I probably won't do that, but I could. Maybe worth just trying sailing something else somewhere else. Like, there are other games about sailing. This is not the only sailing experience to be found on the PC gaming platform. So a little bit of me thinking there's a game I started playing a long time ago called Salt. That was this but ships, like not airships, just water ships. And when I played it, it was very, very, very early and very, very rough. I mean, I'm intrigued to see where it's come along in the last couple years or so, and whether it's actually a good game or not now. For now though, I've got stupid amounts of nickel, so I guess make a crafting platform and stuffs with that. Let's make a shipyard. That's a good way to make things. Unless there's one down there. There's actually quite often one on top of this island. I did not check that. What is down here? Whoop. Oh yeah, there's one over there. Could have used that. Never mind. Also, I need food. I had not realized how much I need food. I should probably eat some berries before I die. No. Okay. Ships right about here. That'll do it. Am I close enough? Oh yeah, those work great these days. Just needs to be kind of vaguely near it. A little bit of a pain in the ass when you're trying to take off with it, but the rest of the time it's like, yoink! Your ship is now docked. So that's cool. Right, what I really, really want to tinker with is the whole heart of the thing, the whole heart of the whole operation, the Sky Core. Could probably get at it better around the back if I just take the panels off. If I just take, that's a good one to take off. Boop. There we go, now I can see everything. Crafting bench, I'll need one of those, won't I? Basically built these. Well, no, I did. Well, to be fair, I did build these after the updates, but before anybody discovered that gold was like the best thing to make them out of. So basically, what I need to do is swap it all out for gold, and that should just give me a really, really great performance boost. Is what I'm hoping is the case here. Pop that there. Okay, top. Let's take all the bits off and carefully place them around. Yep. Got a computer. Yep. There's a Skynet up there somewhere as well. Can't see that from here though. Yeah, that. And then I guess this. Lord help me if I get attacked now, because the ship will no longer go. So what did I make all of these out of? Was titanium, no, not even that. Aluminium. Might be worth just salvaging the lot of them. Probably is. Though how resilient they are to being salvaged is another matter. How tough are you guys? Also, how many Atlas shards do I have is another consideration. Do I have enough to actually fully kit out another Sky Core? If I don't have that, I'm in a bad place. Oh yeah, no, I got like 60. I think 60 is plenty. Okay, let's just salvage everything up, see what aluminium we can get out on. Because I still want to make them out of aluminium, but hey, Ivan. So I want to make new ones out of aluminium like casing, but the actual bits that make it go need to be gold, because then they'll just be even better than they were. And my ship will be awesome. Oh, you get some of the Atlas shards back as well when you salvage it. Okay, so that's cool. That's fine. I seem to recall these things were like ludicrously hard to take apart when they were on the ship. So, yeah, I guess they just have different properties when they're on the ship and detached from the ship. I suppose I could... Let's get some gold out and then I can start things crafting whilst I'm dismantling stuff. Multitasking, yo! Okay, gold. I got plenty of that. And... probably need... I don't have as much aluminium as I thought I had. Should be enough though, I think. So, sky core. Just the core, the core. One of those. Generator made of gold. Casing made of the aluminium I just took out. Actually, what quality is that? Oh, quality 1. Ew, that's really bad aluminium. And I've got really good aluminium here, so let's use that. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be like a massive improvement or just a marginal improvement, but in theory, any improvement is a good improvement. Gotta squeeze every bit of power you can out of a ship, right? If that was true, I would just cover it in engines, though. Ah. Okay, which way did I put this before? Like, come on, turn around. It's not turning around. Oh, God. The new rotation system is not as good as the old one, I don't think. I recognize it allows for a little bit more flexibility, but really just seems to cause more problems when you're trying to turn things around. Okay. A Jenny? Those are cheap. Well, they require a few shards. Oh. Oh. Oh, hi. You're back? Oh, that was weird. Okay. I think the internet died very briefly. It just... the stream just went and nothing was happening in game. I think everything died, basically. Briefly. Sorry, nothing much I can do about that. Go shout at Richard Branson if you want answers to that one, I guess. He's the only man who could possibly fix this mess. Or maybe many of the people he employs, I don't know. Hey, that seems to be working. So you go here. I have put this in the other way around to the way it was, I guess. That might be okay. I don't know. Is that okay? Depends on whether I can actually access the fuel tank. That might cause problems. Yeah. Because the fuel tank was the one you actually needed to be able to reach. The storage didn't matter quite so much. Alright, we're going to turn this around. Maybe. Is this right? Yeah, that's right. So I want one of these. One here. That's cool. Then we want a filter. Golden tunnels. Delicious lightweight casing. This Richard Branson thing was kind of, yeah, one of my concerns about moving to any kind of streamed content. It's like, it has always seemed to be okay when I've actually been, you know, actively streaming, but hey, that's all I need to actually get the ship off the ground. That's crazy. But my internet does fall over multiple times a day, just like while I'm just browsing the internet or doing anything. It's just like, nope, nothing works now for a brief moment. So, yeah. Okay, I need a computer and a Skynet, right? Oh, and the efficiency module. 6 of those. Go! But yeah, it's weirdly, every time I've streamed in recent history, it's actually been like, hey, yeah, nope, your internet's going to be fine for 2 to 3 hours straight. Okay. Can't argue too much for that. Okay, so that one wants to sit. Can I place it in there? Or Is that right? Oh, that's in. Brilliant. I can do it without getting off my ass, basically. Computer is made of 10. Oh, that's expensive. Don't know if I'm going to get one back from the core because it only had one in it to begin with. Nope, nope. You don't get one back from that. Right, so I need more. Can I get more? I can get more. Please, sir, may I have some more? So you slot in there nicely. It feels a lot tidier in there than it was, and I don't know why. It seems weird. Internals, casing, 8 shards, jeez, man. So expensive. Is it actually always raining in the UK? It has rained today, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. No, it's just like quite a lot though. More so than most people would appreciate. Is that everything? That doesn't feel like everything. That feels like I'm missing something. I'm sure there was something on this side before, right? This is where the tube goes when you have a tube, but I don't have a tube. So I've got this guy, I've got the guy on top, that's 2, 3, 4, and one around there is 5. That's actually everything, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the lot. Huh. How about that? Just made an upgrade. Boop. Nice. Let's check, see what we can actually carry now. We can carry 5 tons. I weigh 2.4. Okay, that's good. Merge them. If I want to merge them, it's going to make a really crap aluminium if I merge the 8 with the 1. Ow. Now I forget, did you guys actually ever get to see the tube, like this island that we're on? Because me and Tulkas came here, but I can't remember if it was during like that footage that we lost. Because I wasn't recording audio properly throughout the whole thing. Oh, I can't stack with that now though. Oh, that's 4. I'm just going to end up with some messy sort of half aluminium thing if I muddle these. Blech, what quality is that going to be? 5. Ugh, alright. I guess that stacks with 4, okay. Yeah, we've just got some very generic bunch of 4 aluminium. Great. Ruined all my good aluminium. You just can't stack them all separately though, it's just impractical. Oh, I can scooch in there. And we're good. It's all good. So, okay. You didn't see it. Cool, let's go see a tube. Because the tube's pretty cool, actually. I reckon a small and svelte ship could do a run down the middle of this. I don't know whether mine is... I reckon mine... I don't know. Could I fit through that? I want to try. A little bit. The real risk there is you are literally just going to tear the wings off the ship, though, and then, well, that's a problem. I guess it would still turn, technically, but, not well. You wouldn't want that to happen. What is... Ooh, someone has left a bunch of things. Circuitry network? Do I know a circuitry network? I do, okay. Let's just yoink and all the stuff. I'll probably just leave it in this chest over here, but do I know these things? I know seismologist. I know whatever that was. Never mind. That's there for someone else to learn. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm reluctant to leave anything weaponry related for anybody else. Nobody else needs timed explosives, really. We have timed explosives and that's fine, but I'm not going to let anybody else know the secrets of timed explosives, if at all possible. Oh, this is my tavern that I named the Feisty Sky Whale. Tulkas wanted to name it the White Lion in accordance with his religion, but I called dibs, frankly. It's my tavern. So that's cool. I have no drinks yet in this game to serve. So, Bossa, get on making some sort of sky rum. Can we have sky rum? Not to be confused with Skyrim, just sky rum. I mean, all the knowledge, yeah, already gained everything. And I think we found everything last time. I just can't remember where all the chests are. There should at least be some chests around this place. And there's like there are like some sky ships that have been built and put up here, and it's kind of cool dockyards kind of thing. It's neat. Little ship. Can you get inside the ship in any way, shape or form? That's there's a door for a very small person. I would not fit inside this door. Whoever built this ship needs to think about their scale, or maybe I'm just being very, very, like, racist. Maybe there's a very small race of people in Worlds Adrift. Oh my god, they should totally add races. I mean, we know there's different civilizations, so presumably there must be, like, different races to go with those civilizations, and maybe we could, like, have, like, you know, have that in the character creator, like, be from the Mellifluans, or the Digardians, or the Saborians, or whatever else. There's actually quite a lot of them. How much power do spur cannons have? I don't know. Like, what do you mean by spur cannons? Because, I mean, to my mind, cannons are mostly just cannons. I mean, I've got a Comet Leveler and a Narwhal Scorpion, and I don't know, like, what a spur cannon would be. I don't know where all the chests were in all this. Must be around somewhere. I don't remember there being any metal here last time. I don't know where these metal nodes have come from. Not that they got anything terribly exciting. Oh, your cannons. Oh, how much power do our cannons have? I have. It's that one I think we put on it, the Comet Leveler, 48 power. It's nothing particularly fancy. I mean, between me and Tulkas, we focused most of our points into engines and wings, just to try and get to tier 4 engines and wings. Tier 4 engines are very expensive to get to, so yeah, not really focused on cannons. Plus there's the fact that neither of us knows how to use them effectively, so we've just taken what we could find in loot for cannons, really. It's really there for show and kind of like just generally being belligerent if necessary. I mean, we did get to fire them once briefly recently, mostly just as a show of force to somebody who we thought was attacking us. As was always the case, it was entirely yeah, it was kind of a mix-up. We no one was actually attacking anybody. It was so we just had some guy land on our ship and go, "Why are you attacking? Nobody's done anything to you." It's like, "Oh, sorry. Last time someone did land on our ship, we lost our ship. So we thought we'd just like try and scare you off." That's Worlds Adrift. Like, everybody's paranoid of everybody, so fights happen because of it, really. Where are all the... Oh, there's one. Speaking of where are all the chests, here we go. Ammunition and more seismologists. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. That's 15. I don't know where I'm at knowledge-wise. 818. Oh my. That's kind of cool. So I can either keep buying engines and try and get some really good engines, or I could actually try and make some headway in the cannons. Have a Wits Oda 89 power stand. Okay. Oh, with over 89 power, right. That is cool, but yeah, I'm obviously still here on tier 1. It would cost a bit to get that far down the tree. I could invest quite heavily in wings, I think, because wings are reasonably cheap, actually. I think engines were my specialty. Engines are where I should stay. What are these guts? Show me the things. Ugh, that's not very good at all. 25 power on a tier 4 thing, but it's got good resilience and good spin up. I'm not sure who wants that. I'm not even sure I want to delete anything in a schematic slot to make room for it. That was a waste of 500 knowledge. Oop, there's a thing. Open. Oop, Stallion Tornado. Provides through tier 3, not great. Fuel! Sweet, precious fuel. You don't get that very often. God knows Tulkas has gone. Tulkas has gone through half of our fuel with that stupid ship of his that like eats fuel in seconds. I swear to God, I'm not going to refuel it again for him. Okay, let's have a look up on this top deck. Because I think if the chest is going to be anywhere, it might be up here. Because there are like some buildings up here as well. See? There's just a lot of detail gone into this particular island. It's kind of cool. I don't remotely have the patience to even begin contemplating building anything like this myself, but huge respect to the kind of people who do willingly just sit there and spend a lot of time making these things. Oh, that one didn't have fuel in it? Oh. I thought there was a kind of consistency to scrapping things, but apparently not. Aha! Found you. A neck scarf and copper. That was boring. Let's see what's over the other side, because there must be a cool chest somewhere. And as cool as this island is, there's not that much place to hide, so the cool chest must be somewhere. I need to start thinking about finding more berries. Time was you couldn't move for berries. Everywhere you would go, you would just trip over berries left, right, and center. You're in the Badlands there. They're not like hard to come by because trees are here, but at the same time nobody needs wood for anything really, so nobody cuts down trees, so nobody gets the berries. Early on, like, schematics literally need the wood, so everybody's cutting down the wood to make things and you get the berries as kind of a byproduct. Here nobody needs that. Tin. How bland. Where the devil is that cool chest then? It's not like just down here on the floor, is it? Somewhere? I think we looked through most of the buildings, right? It could be like up top, up top. Like second floor. Whee! Okay. I'm still not seeing it, actually. Oh, 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 oh. That is another ship. That is another ship. I'm not going to freak out like I often do, but that is another ship. I think they're just passing by for the most part. Given how resilient shipyards are now, I mean, them landing at this point in time is not a major threat to me. They could come down here, but it would take them a very, very long time to dismantle the shipyard. I guess technically they could take... Yeah, they could take control of the helm, but equally that would... Actually, no. Whilst it's docked, they couldn't take control of the helm. Oh god, the wing is inside out. Why is the wing inside out? Do I like anime? I don't dislike anime. I like the anime style. I never really got into many animes. That's where I stand on anime. Now that's still inside out, isn't it? This is an annoyingly persistent bug. I might dismantle this and build another one again just to try and get this right. God damn it! It just went inside out and landed. Oh, can I even? I gotta build a new one now. Dang it! I never really got into any of the big anime, as 'twere, and I don't know. There's plenty of anime-styled games I dig. I mean, played Danganronpa in its entirety and started streaming Danganronpa 2 within the last week. So that's cool. Anime series I've actually watched were I think probably the only one I've watched like in any entirety is one called New Game, which I picked up when it was Steam Summer Sale actually, which was about a girl who is an artist who goes on to do artwork for a video game, and it's just my understanding is that the genre is cute girls doing cute things. Just fair enough. What am I after? Wings. Wings is what I'm after. It's my Empire Aviator. I'm going to check that. Oh. Two good wings, and I can't remember which one's which. Empire Aviator. So, titanium. I did make it out of titanium, but I've also heard that actually wings probably work better with aluminium. Would it be worth building 2 new wings out of aluminium? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. The next events that we do, if you were to check out facebook.com/buttonmash and find out what we're doing in Meat Space, the next actual event that our group is running in Yorkshire is a anime-themed one, apparently. I say apparently, I run the damn thing. I don't know that I can have that much creative input into it because I haven't seen that much anime. The guy who does the marketing for it was like, well, you've got about a month, you can start watching anime. That was 2 weeks ago. I tried to start watching... Oh no! That seems like that's Inside Out. Yep, no, that's Inside Out. There's no fixing that, is there? God damn it! Look at that thing. Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes of Naruto. It did not grab me. I watched the first one, I was like, well, that was kind of meh. I had to force myself to watch the second one. I swear to God I will try and watch some more before the event happens. Just so that I'm at least slightly up to speed with some anime stuff, but I don't know. Didn't do much for me. That thing's full. Fine. Well, we wouldn't want to arm anybody, would we? Let's delete that. Those should probably be left somewhere for somebody else to take. Those are all for Tulkas whenever he shows his face again. Tin. Copper. I have too much stuff, apparently. Chestnut stacks. Some of it does. Oh my word. Yeah. Has anybody left a chest anywhere? I wish to leave some things. Because I can't carry all this stuff around with me. Hooked on My Hero Academy. I don't know what that is. I'm aware there was... I'm sure there was a game a few years back, couple of years back, called Hero Academy, I think. I can't envision that they would be related, though. Because Hero Academy... Who made that? Was it the same... I feel like it was the same guys who made Orcs Must Die, but I might be entirely wrong on that. In fact, I likely am entirely wrong on that. I don't want any... No, I've got too much of all of these things. I just don't need them. Let's go have a nosy at what people have left over here. I think as far as watching thing goes, it's the same problem I have with watching anything at all. Just insert name of televised thing here. I don't watch much TV. I don't watch much in the way of films. I don't watch anime. I just don't really watch stuff outside of YouTube. I watch YouTube and that's kind of it. I do games. Games is me. And I'm way behind on YouTube at the minute as well. I use the watch later feature quite extensively, but I'm like 2 weeks behind on content now. It was like my watch later playlists. I was watching some of it earlier today. I was like, oh crap, some of this video that I've got queued up here is still from like mid-August. We're like a 2-week backlog of video I just haven't watched. I'm not making any headway on it. So yeah, I just have trouble watching things. I don't know what the issue is, I just don't watch stuff. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Up, 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 up. Go. So, like, the capacity of the sky core is better now, so it should turn faster and ascend faster. I don't think it has any bearing on actual, like, flight speed, though. I think I've just given myself more maneuverability here. Equally, I'm not sure there is that much to be done around here anymore. I think we've seen most of the islands in both of these adjacent Badlands areas. To actually see anything new in this game, we like have to leave these Badlands. Which is not a bad thing, because it takes us back into areas where there is a genuinely new stuff. But it is sort of, it feels like a lesser area. Definitely at the same time, obviously, Bossa were like, yeah, we kind of didn't really intend for anybody to just hang around in the Badlands forever. That's not what the Badlands are there for, which is why they removed fuel from here. Not that it's stopped us from hanging around here for a few weeks, because my ship doesn't go through fuel that fast, and I've got like 1,000 of it on me. Tulkas is the only one consuming all my fuel. Right. Let's keep it going slow. I want to know. Can we do it? Can we fly through the islands? If you can, this needs to be incorporated into like the wacky races thing idea concept. Eep, eep, eep. Oh, we can. Oh. This is kind of cool. Oh, I like this. You can fly straight down the middle of the island. I guess if you had a really big ship, you genuinely would run into issues here, but... Oh, this is neat. I feel like we're getting a little bit off course. Whoa! Oh, it steers too much. I've got too much maneuverability now. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, am I going to hit this ship? Don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship. How close am I? Don't do it, don't do it. Okay, I think we're okay. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this definitely needs to be incorporated into a race. You need to go straight down, thread the needle right down the middle of the island. It's only possible if everybody's ship actually fits through the needle, I guess, though. Tulkas' clunky L-wing thing. Lord only knows what that would do. Right. Let's bring her up. We're getting quite close to the... Oh, we are getting quite close to the skywall here. Alrighty, where to next? Direct me to an island. Something looks fun. I guess if you guys didn't see the long tube island, you guys probably didn't see a few of the islands around here, though. There's this weird tentacle-looking thing over here, and a sort of a cool gyroscope thing down there. The one with the dock over there, I love that island. That's a great design over there. Because you can literally dock your ship in it. I guess you can in that tube as well, but I like islands that actually seem like they could be pretty actual functional. But yeah, I went to that one last week, so don't think we need to bother with that here. Oh, my personal reviver is now functional. How useful. What is... There's something floating up there. I think it's just a glitched bit of something. It's weird how that rock's just full of bits of panels, I guess. I guess they sunk into the rock, but, you know, it's a long way down from that shipyard. It has a long way to sink through the rock. It's just kind of... It ends up kind of weird. Okay. Let's bring her to a stop near a tentacle. Can we grab onto that? Nope. Maybe. Nope. Oh, yeah. Just barely in range. Cool. That's all I need. This is quite a large island. Stop me if you have seen this before, though, because seriously, I think this was something we visited, like, in footage that never went out. If I'm just retreading old ground, just, you know, shout at me. I'll fly somewhere else. I'll say again, it is getting to that point where maybe the game needs a touch more end game stuff to do, because at the minute it's very sort of, I don't know, what do you call it? There's a term for it. Emergent content, isn't it? It's stuff that players have made themselves, like that concept for doing a kind of a wacky race through the sky kind of thing that I really like. I from a distance I think more tentacles, but I can see where you're coming from. It's big hoodoos in red, yeah, sort of a Grand Canyon of Mars. But even then, like I say, it's one thing to say, yeah, players can generate their own content, but honestly, even now we haven't actually even run into that many people in the Badlands. So somebody's ship had a bad day. I bumped into that one guy earlier, but like didn't even talk. And the few people we have met recently have been friendly, so we're like not really actually got into any PvP. We've encountered griefers with far superior ships and sneaky underhanded tactics and equipment. but never anyone who was actually like, yes, let us engage in cannon fire. Like noble vessels of the sky. Also, hello, Boomkin. Yes, hi. So I don't know. What else do people do in endgame in this thing these days? What's going down in the worlds that are adrift? Because kind of beats me. I don't need that. There's only so long you can visit all the islands. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the islands are hella cool, but it does lose its luster after a little while. The problem with any MMO, especially ones in progress, is you burn through the contents and you're like, so what did you guys have in mind for us now? But oftentimes by the time they're done, many of the players might have got a little bit bored and gone away. And that's kind of what you don't need to happen. Also, I suppose sad news. I did see an announcement the other day that Sky Saga development's going to be shutting down on that. The publishers have just dropped it. They've been working on that for 4 years. I covered it extensively a few years ago, and now the publisher's just like, yeah, no more. That's it. We're done. We're finished. You guys, I don't know, figure it out. The developer, their announcer was like, yes, we're probably just going to have to let most of the staff at the studio go. There's really very little work for anybody to do anymore because we don't have a current ongoing project or any income, so sorry, everybody's fired. Not fired, but redundant at the very least. Yeah, Sky Saga has a lot of potential. I mean, I think I just burned out on it because I'd played so much of it, so I hadn't played that much of the latest stuff. But they were like right at the point where they were gearing up for like an open beta release at the minute. Not that the alpha was particularly closed to any great extent, but you know, technically it was. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, open beta's coming soon. Get ready, it's gonna be any moment now. And oh, what is this? This is like someone's Skycore. It is made of gold. Yeah, cool. I'll take your gold. And yeah, that's such a strange point in development for them to just be like, no more, that's gone. And I guess I never delved that hard into that, but there was some of those early builds, there were points where I was like, I don't know what else I can do here. I'm just going to try and build cool things, because that's all I got going for me. I know the later builds sort of added like a story mode and like endgame dungeons and things, but I never actually really got to those because I wasn't like playing the game all that much at the time, so I don't know. It's always sad to see a game go, even if you're not like actually playing it that much. It was one of those games that I always definitely wanted to get back into. I was like, you know what, yeah, open beta might be a good time to get back into this, or now that I'm streaming and can just sit and play a game for 3 hours at a time, and that's a thing I do now, that also seems like that would be a good opportunity to just be like, hey, you know, guys, why don't we have a Sky Saga evening? That would be cool, potentially. Nope, not to be. Who actually owns the IP to Sky Saga? I'm not actually sure. It hurts my to just grind mats and recipes so you can make something potentially cool. Yeah. There was a lot of grinding for bits. If you were trying to build something. I remember a few, like when I was trying to build that bloody Japanese style temple, the Shinto shrine kind of thing. That was there. I can't remember what it was. There was something I needed a lot of stuff for. I ended up doing, I think it was the glass I needed, so you just had to like go into the desert worlds and like just smash all of the lamps forever, and they only had like a 50% drop chance, so you had to like smash 2 lamps for every gem you wanted or something. That could have done with a little bit less of that, no doubt. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's any chance of that game coming back. I think I think it sounded like if another publisher picked it up, they would be able to continue on with it. So I think Radiant Worlds still have like intellectual control over it. I don't think Smilegate actually own it. I spent a lot of time trying to get very specific metals to make my weapons in Sky Saga. I didn't just like make it out of whatever. Because so it's like, oh, they all have different stats, you got to find the stuff that makes the best weapon. It was like, well, you can either make it out of like the black metal, whatever that was called, and it'll be a very slow but heavy hitting weapon, or you can make it out of the red metal, which is really lightweight and fast but doesn't hit as hard. It's like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I can make daggers that are just like stab, 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 really fast. Or you can like take the black metal and just make a hammer that hits like a truck. It's pretty neat. Nick Popovich. Well, I always thought, oh god, under attack. Well, part of the reason I got into it is because I thought the artistic style was very similar to Spiral Knights. No, crap, that's food, oh no, oh, this could go badly wrong. That was a big part of what I liked about it. So yeah, I could see it feels like it could be a Three Ringsy kind of thing, but well, Three Rings aren't what Three Rings used to be. So I don't know, maybe a Monomy Park thing now. This is bad. Got 5 things trying to kill me and I have no health and very few bullets. This can't end well, actually. I don't think there's any way it can. Oh well, we will always have Slime Rancher. In all fairness, I may do Slime Rancher shortly. I don't know how much of this game I can do on my own and keep it interesting. Especially when me and Tulkas together have already exhausted most of the content in this entire sector. And there are no other players to engage with. Did I have any metal on me? Damn it, I wish I'd kept that nickel. And I'm out. Oh, I got gold. I could make gold bullets. Let's not make gold bullets. Oh god, there's one just sat on the ship eating it. That's not good. Oh, they're just straight up going to kill me, aren't they? Yep. There goes 40 of my bullets. Oh my god, every single stream I do, someone's like, have you played Overwatch? It's like, no, I played the beta. I didn't care for it that greatly. I got into Battleborn. Battleborn was my jam. Is everyone else getting angry because I'm shooting this guy? Probably. Oh, maybe not. They're going away. This one needs killing, though. It's sat on my sky core. Don't get me wrong, I dig Blizzard's like style of stuff. I like kind of... I kind of dig the Overwatch world kind of thing. But, I don't know, the game never grabbed me in any kind of big way. I talked about this in like a stream recently. It's like, I don't think there's not really a shooter that has grabbed me in a big way in quite a few years. Maybe I'm just not into shooters quite so much anymore. Because I got into TF2 for quite a while. But that would be quite some years ago now. Trying to think kind of when that would have been. That feels like that must be like 8-9 years ago now, in the base that the people that I hung around with playing my shipyard. Oh, probably an Understorm. The people I hung around with playing TF2, I parted ways with after university, and I haven't seen anything of them since. And I was like there was another dude. He played heavy, I played medic. We kind of rolled together, and that was our thing. We made a pretty decent duo, to be fair. But yeah, it's been a few years since I played that one. Got into Dirty Bomb a little bit. That was like a few weeks. That was fun. It's a good game. Good game. Didn't grab me and keep me any kind of way. Battleborn. Beautiful game. Wonderful game. Tragic loss to us all. Kind of a sore point. I don't know what else there is. Oh, I actually, you know what? I played Paladins as well. That I played for about as long as Dirty Bomb and got into it like quite a lot for a few weeks. It was like a few weeks where I was like, oh my god, this game is great. I'm going to play this at every opportunity. And then, I don't know, after a few weeks I was like, I just stopped. No real reason. There was no point where I was like, I'm going to stop playing this. I was just like, yeah, I've got other things to play. I just didn't pick it up. Don't know why, don't know what happened. It's the way of the world sometimes, I guess. So that's like almost an exhaustive history of my experience with first-person shooters since TF2. Yep, I can go that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm big on exploration. Slime Rancher is good because of exploration. This is great because of exploration. Exploring is my jam. Wildstar I utterly adored because there was an astonishing amount of world to explore if you kind of wanted to. That's hence that year that I did Wildstar walks, because that was hella fun. I mean, at that point I'd like already stopped playing the game pretty much, but it was like, you know what, I can come back to this every month just for the sheer exploration value. Exploration is great. You can just walk off the beaten path and find that, oh, the developers have designed this entire extra area of world that just, I don't know, I guess it's just a whole area of stuff that they've added to the game for, I don't know, no real obvious reason. There's no gameplay, no quests, no stuff, no bosses or anything hanging around there. It's just big old empty area of world that they've just added stuff to for you to go and explore and see, and it was really cool. I mean, I think my favorite was finding that weird shortcut between the oh lord, what were the cat girls called? For God's sake, I played one. I want to say Mikote, but it's not. That's Final Fantasy. Orin? Was it Orin? I don't know. Whatever the cat girls were called. Let me just check, make sure I've not got any mantas stuck to my underside. No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the cat girl starting area, like, linked to a totally other area, like another novice area, but like in a normal course of events you just wouldn't go from one to the other. But if you like went round the back side of a mountain, you walked through like a secret passageway that covered an entire other zone in between the two, and you wound up somewhere entirely else. And I was like, oh, I discovered a whole thing here that like there's no like, oh, you're going out of bounds, turn around or anything. It was like you could just walk out of one zone through a secret passageway through an entire other zone and land in another zone. I was like, how many other people even know about this? Probably not many. Halo was cool. Yeah, back in university days, played a ton of Halo 3. Halo was great. If they'd actually bothered putting any of the Halo stuff on PC, I would probably play it on PC. There was that sort of unofficial mod thing that made the Master Chief Collection a PC title thing, but it was like only in Russia unless you cracked it, and then it was kind of dodgy and frowned upon in a big way. So I'm going to head back to this island just because I think this is where we left Tulkas, so I probably shouldn't stray too far from this for next time we do anything. Yeah, no, Halo was cool. I didn't I wish they wouldn't just keep rehashing things and actually just do cool things with the franchise, but at the same time, I also didn't think that much to Halo 4. Halo 4 was a bit meh. The multiplayer just seemed like they were trying to be Call of Duty, and I always liked Halo because it wasn't Call of Duty, and the story was possibly the worst boss fight ever. And you know how everyone was like, Halo 2 had a really bad ending? The ending of Halo 4 was press X to win the game. I take issue with this. It was like, oh, you've been chasing this big bad guy all the game. He's so evil and terrible, and I don't even know what his motive was other than being big and bad and evil, honestly. But he eventually gets to the end of the game, and it's like, oh, press X, a quick time event just to kill the boss. I'm like, there's not even a boss fight? Are you kidding me? We didn't even get to fight the things? I mean, Guilty Spark was not a great boss fight, but it was a boss fight. And, you know, the car chases across the Halo rings were pretty sweet. Even if they're not much of a boss fight, it was like, it's a cool way to end things. Yeah. So, Halo 4, worst ending ever. Worst ending ever. So, with that said, we've done a very, very brief lap around. We've had a look at a couple of islands. I don't think there's much more sailing to be done this evening. We've been here for an hour. I'm going to step away for 5 minutes. I was going to say make a cup of tea. I haven't actually finished the cup of tea I made before we started doing this. I guess I should just drink my cold tea. And yes, Halo 3 driving the water across the ring as it collapses was totally awesome. That was great. Or indeed Halo 1 driving the Warthog across the Halo. Was it Halo in Halo 1? Yeah, it would have been. Because in Halo 3 it wasn't actually the ring, was it? Was it the... Is it spoiler alert? The game's nearly 10 years old now. It was the Ark, wasn't it? You're driving across, not the Halo ring, I think, right? Or was it a Halo ring? Not sure. It's been a while. Halo Wars was great. Never played Halo Wars 2. Didn't hear particularly fantastic things about Halo Wars 2, in all fairness. Don't know where Halo 5's likely to go. So yeah, I'm going to step away, as I've said, and I will probably come back with Slime Rancher. I'm feeling the ranching itch, I think. It's either that, or I could try and install Salt, and we can do some more sailing in Salt. You know what, yeah, let's keep with the sailing theme. I'm going to go install that. I hope it's not a big game, and I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes or so. So don't touch that dial. In fact, I tell you what, I'm not even going to stop the stream. I'm going to go BRB and turn my mic off, and you guys can just, like, I don't know. No, maybe I should stop the stream. Should I stop the stream? I'll stop the stream. All right. See you in 10.